Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and today on the Hermitcraft server, remember when we covered Grian's base with lava? Well, that's apparently like a whole thing.
Hello, Joe.
Howdy, Grian.
Am I right in assuming that you wrote me some sort of novel and left a bit of lighting on my base?
I did. It was hard to read the signs initially due to the lack of light. You know, when I talked to Cleo the other day about her problems with Impulse, I said, Cleo, we should go talk to Impulse when we have a concern. And she said, no, we need to communicate through pranks. And I thought, okay, I'll try this. That's not how I normally want to, tell somebody that I think we have a miscommunication. But, Cleo seemed so passionate and direct about this. I figured I'd give it a try,
Well, I think there's definitely been some sort of miscommunication here. So this is a retaliation because I swooped in and made your literature prank rather lethal. Is that right? Am I understanding this correctly?
Well, it's not maybe a literature prank as much as a ethics lesson, morality play. And one of the
so you're literally teaching him a lesson.
We were literally teaching him a lesson. And
okay.
Part of that was that he was going to have to live with his armor of binding for an indefinite period of time. It literally never occurred to me. All these people in the comments are like, Joe, he was just going to kill himself. You're encouraging suicide. I'm like, what? Why? You guys are
true,
sick.
Right? I didn't. Know that's true.
But like lots of people live long, successful lives with terrible armor. Like I'm kind of aghast that that's like the alternative to living well, just not happening to have fancy shoes. You're like, geez, man. So anyway, part of the point of this was not murdering people, and when you added a murder element to the trap with signs and lava, I thought, okay, maybe I can add something to your base with signs and lava, and I'll bring it full circle. This is a conversation. This was not retaliation. This was education.
I don't know if I can let this slide, Joe. This is like old school. This is old school pouring lava on a base.
Well, I am one of the olds, as the kids say, being over 30 years old. But you know what? That also means I keep coupons. I've got one coupon here for an i.o.u. from Grian that you gave me for my wishing well like 8 months ago or something. I was wondering, maybe
because I took so much paper for some reason. I don't even remember why.
Maybe you were writing a novel and we just haven't seen it yet. I'm excited whenever it does debut. But I thought maybe we can kind of find a way to overlook this miscommunication involving lava and signs on both sides, really.
Oh my goodness, I never thought that this i.o.u. would actually come back to haunt me. So
I'm really
you want
bad
me
at
to owe you a truce or a peace or something?
I want you to owe me forgiveness and understanding. That's all I've really only wanted mutual understanding, so we'll throw in forgiveness on top of that, and then we'll call it a day. That seems fair.
Okay. All right. I never thought that this would actually come back and haunt me. Okay. I will accept that. I'll bury, what did you say? We'll bury the hatchet. Is that what you say?
Yes, we'll bury the hatchet. I've got a hatchet here. It's diamond and mending, and so I don't actually know. This is not permeable.
How about
you can't
this,
bury
then?
things
How about
here.
this? Do you know if Impulse has actually gone and done the prank yet? Do you know?
I don't.
I haven't seen it from his video, so how about this? Why don't we go over and take a look at Impulse's prank? If he hasn't done it, we'll remove both lavas, pretend this never happened, and burn the i.o.u. and call it friends.
Well, I already delethalized it and without asking you, but I
okay, fair enough.
I will
then
take the lava off your
and
base
then call it quits.
Yeah, that sounds good. Because I had no idea when he was going to log in, and so that I actually did that first, and then I came back to do this.
Okay, right. Now I didn't actually read this, but what was this?
This was a collection of monologues. Oh no, I just threw all the buckets toward the lava. This was a collection of monologues from Half-Life 2 and Fallout about, well, they're originally about war and about being the right man in the wrong place. And I adapted them to be about prank war and you messing with Cleo's and mine. And, whoa, there's a lot of zombies over here for a daytime. You
Yeah,
messing
what
with
the heck?
Cleo and Jev and my signs. That was one of the other reasons I decided to put lava here when I was trying to figure out how to light this, because you have a lot of mob problems.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. I don't need telling him. Hold on, I kind of want to just like speed time lapse this because it's gonna take a while for all of this to fall.
Oh yeah, certainly. I had to time lapse it dropping in. I think I multiplied it by like 8 or 10x just because yeah, lava's slow in Minecraft.
All right then, I think we can call this friends. Now, Joe, if you're going to be getting involved in all of this shenanigans that are going on, the Hermitcraft scuffle, the Hermitcraft feud, whatever it's being called, the prank war, you do know that there will be a lot of like lethal related prankage traps and all that kind of stuff, right?
Well, you know, I thought about that, and one of the things that upset me about your attempted murder outside of our morality school was that it was a school zone. And I don't know if you have those in the UK, but if you commit a crime within like 300 feet of an elementary school in the US,
Why is it a school zone?
It's called a school zone because
No, but why have we got a school zone in Hermitcraft?
Because we're trying to teach Impulse a lesson, and he's got.
How was I supposed to know that? There's no signs or anything.
There was literally a sign next to where you put the lava that says, "We've taught you all you can. Now find your own way home."
Okay, to be honest with you, I didn't read any of the signs because I didn't want to spoil your prank, but I ended up spoiling your prank anyway.
It's okay. You know, it's fine. I think that we can both move on. We're both adults. And, you know, I got to say, too, I know you are the new guy on the server. And, you know, you don't need everybody just throwing lava all over your base. So I'll try harder to throw lava all over someone else's bases next time.
I swear this lava is not moving at all.
Oh, yeah, it takes a while. Well, the thing is, I think that lava only despawns at like a certain rate per chunk, and there's so much of it just in this chunk, it's gonna just take a while. But there's not like extra source blocks hidden in there, or if there are, somebody else came by and hid them.
No, I doubt it.
No, yeah, they're definitely dropping. You're just so far away, it's not really obvious.
Oh boy. That serves me right for making such a tall base.
Yeah, that was another thing the commenters, they were like, you ruined his whole base. It's like, no, only the tall part. The rest of it's fine.
It's really like not a big damage thing though. It's like 6 blocks. It was easy.
Yeah, well, like I said, I wasn't really trying to prank you. I was just trying to make sure that you actually saw that I came by. Because it's really hard for us.
I was trying to get Impulse. I wasn't trying to like ruin anyone's prank. I was just trying to get revenge on Impulse. And it just seemed like the perfect opportunity.
Well, you know, in any sort of serious kerfuffle, there's gonna be some friendly fire here and there. And sometimes we write each other notes with additional flame and wrath. And we hope it works out. And in this case, I think it did.
Hold on. We actually need to burn this. We need to burn the i.o.u. Let's do that. So this is i.o.u, one forgiveness. Bygones be bygones. I'm sorry for tainting your prank. And yeah, let's call it friends.
Friends.
Nothing says friends like burning something in lava.
Nothing. Well, thank you so much, Grian, for taking the time to meet me face to face. I know how busy you are, so I do appreciate this.
Oh, if you didn't have that i.o.u, it would have been like straight up war. I'm just saying. Like, I respect my i.o.us.
Well, that's why I wore my fancy pants today, so I'd be ready for any sort of battle that emerged.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Until next time, Grian, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.
Bye.
Bye.